Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
And I'm Mike.
And this is Angel Season 1, Episode 15, titled The Prodigal. And this one is going to be a fun one.
Can you say that word one more time?
The Prodigal? Prodigal? Prodigy?
Go on.
I don't know. Last episode, Wesley did stuff, and Angel did stuff, and Cordelia did stuff. I think that was my favorite one. I think it was the it was the exorcism episode.
Everyone did stuff. It was my favorite episode.
Now let's see how this one goes. Thank you for joining us for Angel. We're starting this one in 3, 2, and 1. Passed.
There's Angel and his sweet digs.
Yeah, you see him right there.
Anna, come closer.
Oh, he's hiding in the shadows.
Why do you keep to the shadows, sir? Are you not well?
The light bothers my eyes just now.
And I know the reason why. I've been all night, is it? Drinking and whoring. Smell the stink of it on you.
Ah.
Everyone gets corrupted, but I find some forms of corruption are more pleasant.
I'm ashamed to call you my son. A layabout and a scoundrel. You'll never amount to anything more than that.
A layabout and a scoundrel. What? That
No.
Crazy homeless guy got out of the Central Street station, went nuts, started tearing up a car.
The call said it was a hostage situation.
It was.
The suspect escaped.
Well, we're still trying to get the story, but it's a little unclear. That the suspect went out through the top vent while the train was still moving.
He climbed out of
What?
the moving train.
They're saying he was pulled out.
Pulled out by what?
Batman.
What?
Well, I guess I can forget about reading him his rights.
Okay.
Do demons have constitutional rights?
No, they're not human.
No, if they're on American soil, I think it does apply.
But they're not human. Constitution only applies to humans. Your dog doesn't have constitutional rights. Your cat doesn't. Monkeys don't. Whales don't.
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like there's definitely a gun owned by a cat.
You think dogs have freedom of
Legally.
speech?
They do.
They do.
Has a dog ever been like arrested for disturbing the peace?
Quite often actually.
It's not arrested.
Taking animal control. Close enough. That's worse. Okay.
I don't know.
Doggy jail.
So they die then.
Yes, Kate. They die.
Oh, that's a fair question.
No, nothing about him really stood out. Except maybe the smell. You know, just your average Joe Stink homeless guy.
That's what we got.
Average height, average weight, average build. This is the best you can do. You're the one that pulled the emergency brake?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's get this description circulated.
All right.
You want to find this guy, right?
We'll do our best. Not much to go on.
Isn't he retired?
Yeah.
You've been sitting in your apartment and listening to that police scanner again, haven't you? 35 years on the force. Don't you think you've seen enough action?
He's
Did you also
bored.
happen to hear I was the lead officer on scene?
You look like you're doing okay. Let you get back to it.
Let's talk to him. Like God.
I think he's actually checking up on me.
Oh.
But let's keep this strictly business, all right? We don't get personal. I'm not your girlfriend.
Not yet. He was a brawler back in the day.
Magnificent. I've never known God to be so generous. Oh, his lies
Think she's
sound
a
pretty
vampire?
when the stars are out.
I'm gonna go with you.
His sire was
Forgets
Darla, the girl with the
every
guns
promise he's made
first
when the sun
season.
comes up again.
That might be her actually.
All we have to do is decide what the code will be. For the security system we just had installed. Hello, what have we been talking about anyway?
I don't.
Come on, the installation guy said it should be something easy to remember, like my birthday.
I don't know your birthday.
Yeah, tell me something you don't know that I don't know. But after 11 and a half months of punching it into this, you won't have any excuses.
She's so smart.
Would that be the demon you encountered this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, hobo demon.
Her, actually. It's a Quaini. They're always female.
Okay, what does it say
Quaini?
about disposal method?
A Quaini is a peaceful, balancing demon. Non-violent.
Non-violent.
They're possessed?
What would make a peaceful balancing demon attack a train full of Los Angeles commuters in the first place?
Something on the train, perhaps?
Or someone. I think that they Train may have been targeted for a reason.
An evil thing needs a reason.
I think it was after something or someone.
You're not evil. Evil thing was just evil. Okay? Now can't we just leave it at that?
That's prejudice against demons.
Against evil things.
Not evil things.
Not evil thing.
I think you'll find most people require some period of adjustment after being confronted with the dark forces which surround us. Women in particular, I think.
Found it!
Struggle with it.
God, I hate when the fucking bands have a beeper. He's like one of the most conspicuous. Well, I mean, I guess it's LA. Never.
That stuff I got to For Dad?
Yeah. That's why he was down at the station.
In front of your daughters.
Katie did something?
No. She's fine.
Is she with you?
No. She doesn't know I'm here either. Though you can bet she'd be interested to know who else was just here visiting you. You know, she actually thought that you were at the crime scene today because you were worried about her.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You removed something from the crime scene today. Something somebody didn't want the police to find.
Was he a bad cop all the time? Oh!
No.
Right. Then don't think you can know how a father feels.
You'll do as I say.
Sweet Kathy. No tears.
And he ended up eating his family.
But don't ever expect to come back.
As you wish, Father. Always. Just as you wish.
It's a son I wished for. A man. I fear for you, lad.
And is that the only thing you can find in your heart for me now, Father? Out of my way.
Punch your dad.
I was never in your way, boy.
Oh, never mind. He's good. Love you. It is Darla.
That ain't a Mexican name, is it, Angel?
I don't think so.
West Hollywood?
No.
You get a job.
Yeah, he's a PI.
Any good?
Yeah, he's good.
He's like,
Very
fuck.
good.
Pumping her for information right now. Wow.
You came all the way down here to talk about a guy you saw me out with once?
Well, he made an impression.
You like him?
No, not really.
Think of it as the creature's adrenal gland. Normally, it would be the size of a walnut.
What happened to it?
I believe the inflammation was caused by this substance. I found traces of... And it seems to contain properties not unlike street PCP.
What?
Though more metaphysical in nature.
The dog. What?
So not only did this stuff turn the Quaini violent, it enhanced its innate strength.
Times 20, I would say.
PCB.
What would happen if this drug were given to an already powerful bat?
I shudder to think.
Hey, guys.
Angel's gonna take PCP.
Security system, remember? What's the point of having it if you never turn it on?
Ooh, iconic.
Not anyone or anything. But this is where he spent his lunch, and he was in there for like ever. Don't know what they were serving, but sure are a lot of leftovers in here, huh?
That's it. That's the source. That's where it's all coming from.
The guy's name is Angel. Private investigator.
Mr. Lockley, we understand the extra lengths to which you've gone. Don't think we're not appreciative.
Hand it to him.
No.
Power move, isn't it?
No. Well, it's more deniability.
Any instructions on how we should deal with this Angel person, sir?
Kill him.
Sure, that would be wise, sir. Lockley appears to be
Is it Steven
growing
Seagal?
uncomfortable with our arrangement as it is.
Demon Seagal?
Sudden death of this private investigator could turn...
Kill Lockley, too. God, do I have to think of everything around here? Someone give me an adrenal gland.
Adrenal gland? Is he drinking the enlarged adrenal glands for like adrenaline?
Or is Angel dead? What a ridiculous hat.
I love his hat.
I kind of want one.
Yeah.
Wakey, wakey.
This is why you put cement over dead bodies.
I'll make sure to pour cement on your coffin, Mike.
Thanks.
You there.
First meal. Want his hat too?
What have you done? Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Just doing a helmet.
Give us this day our death.
It's okay. You don't know them. The first words of the prayer.
I forgot the name. It's Our Father. Yes. I had to learn that too.
You can do anything. Have anyone in the village. Who will it be?
Anyone? I thought I'd take the village.
Oh, seems disappointed. Like I just sired him and he's a whore.
What made you change your mind?
Something my father said, actually.
Your father.
Yeah, he asked if you were good
Good.
at what you do. I said you were. If you think there's something more going on here, then there probably is.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
Have a little faith, Wesley.
Are they gonna get locked in there?
Yeah, thanks.
He left the door open.
Window is ajar.
Bathroom? The window.
What's going on?
Being drugged and sent after him?
No.
Bet you like some of this.
Yeah, the drug addict. That's what it is. Okay.
Window is open.
I'm unplugging it.
Mr. Lockley, may we come in?
What do you want?
It'd be better if we discussed it inside. It concerns your daughter.
You retired cop. Shouldn't she have a gun, technically?
You're no different than the rest of them. Are you, Father? Cowering in their houses. Boarding up the windows. Smearing that foul herb in the doorways. You'd think something evil.
A demon cannot enter a home where it's not welcome.
But I was invited.
To help. Oh, sister.
You told me I wasn't a man. You told me I was nothing. And I believed you. You said I'd never amount to anything. You were wrong. You see, Father?
You mean you were afraid she wasn't crooked like her old man? She's not, and she'll never have to be. I've seen to it.
Oh, providing for her future, of course. Very noble. Glad we could help with that.
I'll be sure and thank you when I pick up my Father of the Year award.
Just one more thing.
Sir?
Mr. Lockley, I need you to invite me in.
What? Get out of here.
Oh, they're vampires too? Woo! Didn't see that coming.
Looks like you're not welcome here, bro.
He dies. The very instant his soul leaves his body, I'm through this door and I kill you both.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, we killed him! It's gonna look like...
I don't know if she'll instantly blame him.
Well, she saw the guy run out, so...
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Please get out! Please get out!
He's mad.
Yeah.
Where's the battle axe? Battle axe. Battle axe. Yeah! Assassin's Creed.
And plan B is?
Do I really have to explain it to
Yeah,
you?
battle axe.
No.
Plan B's battle axe. Woo!
Why would?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but it happened.
No, he definitely did that on purpose in case this happened.
Eh? Kate?
Definitely Kate.
My father may not have known what you are, but I do. I know it will kill you, but this will.
Shit!
You don't understand what stands before you.
Yeah, big, ugly, drug-running demon who thinks he's a lot scarier than he really is, maybe? Yeah, she knows.
Quick, stake him while you walk past real fast. No!
The adrenaline! Huh?
Huh?
Woo! Bro, stop.
Yeah!
Stop. There's no way. What is this? I hate this. In the best way possible.
That was great. I wish he killed more demons while it was flipping in the air. I wish that was his thing. Oh, poor Kate. Back to reality.
My father was human, and you don't know anything about that.
Shit.
mean, he was human.
I proved who had the power here.
You think?
What?
Your victory over him took but moments. But his defeat of you will last lifetimes.
What are you talking about? You can't defeat me now.
Nor can he ever approve of you. In this world, or any other.
Yikes, bro.
Interesting. I don't think I thought Kate's dad or anything related to Kate would like die this in a way like that, especially because that just furthers to drive a wedge between Kate and Angel a bit.
Yeah, I hated that.
And I kind of liked them together, so I didn't want that, especially because even though Angel wasn't at fault, she blames him and hates him. So that kind of sucks. Episode was interesting though, because I mean, this entire time Kate's dad was like not checking up on her and caring about her, but was also
in his own way. He was though.
Exactly.
He was trying to make it so that she could be the honorable cop that she thought he was.
And he was, you know, he's growing up. She had that whole thing where, you know, he never asked her if he was okay when the mom died and stuff like that. Never held her. And I guess this is his own form of affection, or trying to right that wrong.
And I wanted to hate this episode, and then I just realized the message that was in it, and I'm like, fuck.
What's the message?
The message is that, like, sometimes parents do bad things for their children and come off as not loving them, but they do love them in their own way. And they just are really bad at communicating it and making the child feel that way.
And he was willing to sully his reputation as a great detective and, you know, officer or whatnot to...
And risk ruining his legacy.
More importantly, I think the episode served to also introduce this demon drug, which may come back in the future in some way that increases demon strength, but also makes peaceful demons super strong and evil, and or just, you know, crackheads, basically, PCP heads. And it's interesting, you know, never thought about demon drugs, what's going on there. But yeah, that didn't happen.
You know the street name for PCP?
Angel Dust?
Angel Dust.
Yeah, that's funny, actually. I also like the two subplots, one being the security system. I thought that was a funny little just like side story.
That's got to come back at some point and be relevant. I think they spent way too much time on that to just be a joke.
Well, I think that the running joke is that demons just, evil things just walk straight into their building no matter what. And because technically, you know, even demons can do so because they're not, I think even
only vampires are barred.
Yeah. And so, you know,
aren't they technically a public place?
Yes, that's why I think it's a public office. You know, I'm not private business, but big thing is I thought was funny was, you know, this entire time they were trying to make it more safe, but Angel leaves the door open with the security system, so there's no way to do it. But also, we see that they're trying to make themselves safe from demons, but there's so many windows on the building, also like literally right in front of the building when you walk in the hallway.
They have had to spend so much money on glass for that one.
It's probably not them. It's just the building they rent from. They probably have good insurance.
No. I can't think of a single insurance policy. I mean, maybe there is. You throw someone through a plate glass window as the renter of the building, you got to fix it. That's not. I don't think that's like if someone else breaks your window, that's different.
I'm gonna say 90%.
I mean, Cordelia would probably lie to the insurance company, and she'd probably know exactly what to say.
She'd know how to finagle it.
But that glass is not cheap.
I don't know anything about that. You're the guy who does the type of stuff for work, so you know about how.
Like that is an expensive window,
especially because you have to fit it and stuff like that to the window.
Like I doubt it's a standard cut. Yeah. Bay windows are roughly the same size, but there's differences. Man, I wish I had money for that much glass.
One day you'll be a glass king.
I'll buy a big piece of glass, put it.
No reason at all.
You guys will know I finally made it.
Exactly. One thing I thought was weird was Kate didn't realize her dad was pumping her for information, even though she's a detective.
Well, no, because their whole relationship is that she's constantly just like happy for any sign of approval from him because he's so closed off. So like, when you're in a situation like that where you're like, I don't want to say fawning, but like you're fawning over every bit of it. Like
he's having interest in her life. Yeah,
you're disregarding all of the red flags because you're just used to them.
It's true. Second side plot that I liked was the Angel one. Where, I mean, we learn a little bit more about his backstory. we've seen snips, you know, of this and that, but they're actually giving us what looks like, you know, his backstory. And I wonder if we're going to continue to have either episodes or some stories in episodes running parallel to what is happening.
Well, you know why they gave us the backstory?
Because it's a parallel to Kate's dad.
Yeah,
Angel's
not giving
dad.
him. She can't get his approval now that he's dead.
And neither can Angel, but also both of them just want approval from parents that did not seem to kind of do it. But Angel's dad seemed a little bit better in the regard because he was like, I never was standing in your way. You know, I just wanted to love you, but you're out drinking and whoring yourself out. So that's what Angel does. I also thought a little funny thing was when Darla was like, you can have anyone or anybody in this village. And he's like, I'll take the village. And she's like, fuck. Like, you just sired him and he does not want you.
I mean,
he's a new things.
He literally has
New
bloodlust instead of normal lust.
Yes. Seeing what else, I just thought it was an interesting episode. It seems self-contained enough. Kate's dad dying feels like a big pivot in the plot because it serves to separate her and Angel more.
And now she's kind of free to grow on her own because she's not constantly trying to like.
Cool.
Yeah, and I mean, she could continue trying down that path as like a homage or a tribute to him, but like now that she doesn't have to constantly worry about that, she does have the freedom to move about.
She could be her own person, yeah. And I wonder if there's some sort of deeper conspiracy, you know, maybe those lawyers are people pushing the drugs, or if it was self-contained and just simple. It might have just been like a simple.
No, but they're gonna show up to represent someone in court.
Best thing I saw in this episode was Angel beating up spiking the two vampires.
God, that was so cheesy. I loved it.
That's the type of thing I love in a movie and TV shows when they do stupid stuff like that.
And it wasn't
done terribly. It was good.
What do you mean they're running at him and he's just like, yeah.
That's where they got it from for Assassin's Creed.
I don't.
Yay.
Approve.
Angel. Woo! Sometimes I have to say, when we watch like an episode of Buffy, I'll be sitting there watching it and I'm like, God, I just really want to watch Angel sometimes. And I know that's a weird thing to say because most people say that Buffy is better than Angel, but it's just the difference in a show that seems like it's aimed for teenagers versus a show that seems like it's aimed more for like us.
Oh, so do you like Korra more than Avatar?
I was a kid when Avatar came out. I wasn't watching this as a kid. And I just think that's why, because I can relate to Angel going through things more than I can, you know, because like, you know, Cordelia is trying to find her place in the world and, you know, love at the same time. Wesley's just trying to find a home basically because he's been ostracized by, you know, his community, the Watchers, and Angel is just trying to do better in the world. Whereas, you know, we're not growing with the characters, but we have fully grown characters who are just trying to establish themselves. And I like that because sometimes, you know, I go in and I'm like, oh, we're going to learn a lesson today. Whereas, you know, other times in Angel, I'm like, it's time to be a detective and save the world against demons. I like it. Just sometimes the episodes just feel also more mature for us.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Because like with Buffy, it's like you're in the struggles and like it's the active focus of the episode, right? Like growth and dealing with things as a young adult and all this stuff. But then like Angel's like the after effects and showing you that like it is okay. Because like even you have like Cordelia where she had this fake persona and she was trying to strive to increase like grow as a person as the persona. But in reality, like who she is naturally, which is, you know, someone who's adjacent to this world, she's thriving in it.
Yeah, and honestly, it's interesting to see just, you know, this entire different theme of an entire different tone for a show, but still maintaining the same universe for the vampires and the monsters, so that the lore stays the same, and then they allow for crossovers, which brings me to my next thing. It's been a while since we've had a crossover, and currently
I hope we don't do that more than once a season.
I know. What I'm saying is it's been a while since we've had a crossover, though. Actually, we've done it like twice this season, Wesley and Oz.
Well, no, I mean, it's
and Buffy 3 times.
It's because
4 times.
They're there for the after of the growth.
What I'm saying is I think Faith may pass by.
Faith is in a goddamn train cart going to somewhere.
Yeah. Angel. I don't know. It may not be this season, but I feel like eventually, you know...
I'm like thinking of LA and I can't think of a train.
I feel like there has to be a train west. I just feel like...
It has to. It's a port, so like there's definitely freight trains, but like... I cannot picture a train tracks in LA.
I just feel like one episode we're going to get Faith back for at least one. And I kind of hope we get one episode where Drusilla comes back randomly. Just to have her in this, because I feel like she would make an interesting like one-off or, you know, occasional recurring villain is just crazy Drusilla. But she just shows up because she's like madly in love with the demon who has a plot. And she's not actually doing the plot, the other demon is, but like she's there tagging along.
It's like I feel like her and Spike getting into like a fist fight in the background, like how Peter Griffin and the chicken do, would be like Something I would think is ridiculous and terrible for the writing, but also I would appreciate immensely.
I would. We're just getting on a tangent now, but so thank you for joining us for this episode of Angel. If you do enjoy this full length, check out for Patreon for full length. So, but God, what did I just say? Otherwise, we do hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
And we're the 732 Review Crew signing off.
Toodaloo.